This is my video submission for Joey's little documentary he's got going on about mosh pits and stuff. This is Larry from Wisconsin. Hello to all the filthy maggots out there. First experience I ever had with mosh pits was about 98, 99 when I went and saw the Deftones at Madison at the Barrymore Theater. My sister was with me and a bunch of her friends were with, and I had never really been in a mosh pit, and we kind of got caught in the rush, and I was, to be honest with you, scared shitless. But I rode the wave. My sister just about got crushed over, and she ended up getting out. But I went right back in. It was crazy as fuck, but I liked it. Next experience I really had with seeing mosh pits was at Ozfest, and I was above them up on the lawn, and I can't remember who the hell was playing, but it was just sod and shit flying everywhere, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, what are these people doing? You know, I'm here to watch a good rock group perform. You know, many rock groups perform, and all I see is flying sod everywhere and cups and shit going everywhere, and I was like, wow, insane. But it's kind of the broader spectrum of the whole thing. We got the Deftones over here, which I handled the mosh pit pretty good, and then Ozfest, which was like a huge gathering, and I'm just sitting there going, what the fuck are these guys doing? Then fast forward a couple years to Slipknot in 2004. I caught him on the Volume 3 Subliminal Versus tour in Madison. I was by myself, so I didn't know anybody there. I got as close to the railing as I could, and I was actually right up on the barrier, right in front of Clown's Kegs. And I remember looking back and just feeling the crush of people just piling into me, and I'm just sitting there just losing my breath, but thinking, damn, this is amazing. I mean, a couple years had passed since I went and saw Ozfest, so I was like over here in one belief, and then I go see Slipknot, and I'm thinking the other way. So I don't know if it's a personal thing or you all have experiences like that as well, but I went and saw Mushroomhead back in October, and the same thing happened. I was up on the barrier, felt the rush of the crowd, and I was instantly proud, you know. I was just like, man, these are my people. This is family to me. And I guess that's, I don't know, as I'm getting older, I guess I kind of think that if you like the same music I do, you can react however you want. I'll just be up at front going ape shit against the barrier. You guys can all do your mosh and stuff like that. We're all still family. It's all insane. It's all metal. And it all stands for something. But there's a lot of doubters right now that I see popping up in this group. We gotta squash that shit right away, peeps. We gotta do this shit. We gotta start redoubling our efforts. Get word out there. I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent, Joey, and I'm sorry. You could probably omit this from your little submission thing you got going, but I just figured it needs to be said. You know, we can't give up, and that's what metal is for me. That's what it stands for. Not giving up. Society says you're one thing, you prove to them you're another. You could be the person helping the old lady across the street wearing a Slipknot shirt or Metallica. You know, gotta rep my boys. But, you know, you could wear like guar. They'll look at you, society looks at you like, what the fuck, you know, get out of here, freak. See you all tatted up, pierced up. You help your humankind, you know. They'll look at you in a different light and be like, wow, these guys are actually pretty cool, you know. I mean, yeah, sometimes I get a little bit judgmental too, and like, I could never pierce my face, you know. I'm not judging people that do, but I mean, that's their thing, that's their expression. My expression is more inner meaning. It means a lot more to me inside than I do projecting it outside. And that's okay for you guys to do that. I mean, more power to y'all. I'm gonna love you guys as family all the same. You know, I consider myself a part of this maggot family, part of the metal family in general. Even though I listen to classical music sometimes, and yes, I do listen to a little bit of country, like backwoods hip country, but not that poppy country shit. It's affecting the radios nowadays, but It's all that seems to be up here on the radio. And right now I ain't got a car that's got a CD player, so I'm kind of shit out of luck. But other than that, metal to me is more of a family thing. And I guess mosh pits are kind of that black sheep of the family, kind of like the bastard son, if you will. But I still embrace him as a son nevertheless. I mean, metal and mosh pits kind of go hand in hand as far as I'm concerned. You just won't catch me in there anymore. Shit, the last time I tried it was Slipknot in '09. Ended up getting my foot stepped on. I thought it was broke, but it was crazy as fuck. And I remember looking up at the sky during Dead Memories when Slipknot opened up with that, and I'm thinking, shit, this is where I'm gonna die. I mean, that was 3 years ago. I was 29, looking at 30. Thinking to myself, shit, I'm a father now. I gotta knock this craziness off and leave it to all you guys, you know. But like I said, you guys can do your mosh pits behind me. I'll look on in pride and say that's my boys and girls, yes. But I'll be up on the barriers banging my head against the barriers going ape shit. And that's metal to me. But hope this little submission helped you, Joey. Keep going on that Blue Felix shit you got going. Those guys are amazing. Good people. Can't wait to see them out on tour with American Head Charge and Sid. That's going to be a fucking crazy show. But keep bumping this group, the Filthy Maggot group. And I guess I'll see you all around. Keep it filthy, fuckers.